So this is my top 5 camera accessories for under £50. And first up is the Manfrotto Pocket Small. You can pick these up online for around £15. It's what's called an always-on camera support. Essentially, it is a miniature tripod that fits onto small body cameras. And when I say small body, that is less than 0.6 kilos. So you're looking at compact cameras and mirrorless cameras, something like the EOS M3, which is what we use this for. It is an incredible little accessory. It is tiny, maybe only a couple of inches in length, and it comes with this cool little 1/4 inch thread screw key here. Essentially just allows you to stick your mirrorless or compact camera onto any flat surface and angle it as you please. And for £15, it's a really handy little accessory to have. And next up is the Rode VideoMic Go. It's got an RRP of around £50 from pretty much any online retailer. It is a high quality, low price on-body microphone. It fits onto any cold shoe mount, so on top of pretty much every camera that exists, through this really handy suspension mount. And once it's fitted on, it will deliver what's called a cardioid pickup pattern. Basically, all that means is that it will pick up sound that's right in front of it and reject sound from the sides and the rear, meaning, well, you just pick up the sound that it's pointed at. It also has the choice of a dead cat or a foam shield to help protect against wind noise, and its best feature is the fact that it provides power through the 3.5mm audio jack. So, no batteries, no switches. It's always on when the camera is on, which means you never have to worry about this running out of power. And next up is the Andoa or Niwa ball head. Now, the difference between the Andoa and the Niwa one is unnoticeable. I'm not actually sure what the difference is. I think they might actually be the same product. It is a tripod ball head. It kind of does what it says on the tin. It's really, really handy for anyone with a monopod, maybe a slider, or any other camera accessory mount that doesn't have an articulating head on it. It fits onto your mount with a 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch mount that's screwed onto the bottom. It also has a really handy quick release plate that fits onto the bottom of your camera, which means you don't have to take the whole head off to attach it to your camera. Essentially, if you're not sure what a ball head is, it allows you to put your camera on the tripod at pretty much any angle. It is a must-have if you don't already have it on your camera. I know this is aimed at videographers and this isn't a fluid head, but for 20 quid, this little accessory is probably a must-have. Next on the list is the Manfrotto Pixie Mini. Now this is my favorite budget camera accessory of the last year. So good, in fact, that I've bought 2 of them. It is a miniature DSLR or mirrorless camera tripod. It will fit onto any flat surface as a tripod. It also collapses to be a hand grip. It's so good and versatile for us that it's replaced the Joby GorillaPod for doing those kind of vlog selfie style shots. Now sure, it's not as versatile as the GorillaPod. I can't attach it to surfaces with those articulating ball joints outside, but as a tripod, it is far, far more stable than the GorillaPod, to the point where I'm happy to leave this and trust my expensive DSLR camera on it and walk away, which I would never do with the GorillaPod. It does have a maximum weight limit of around 1.5 kilos, so you've got to bear that in mind if you're using a heavy lens on your DSLR, but truly for vloggers, this is an accessory that you all should own. And last up, the Joby GorillaPod Grip Tight. Now, I'm no fan of Joby, really, but this is one of the products that I would recommend. It is a miniature version of those big GorillaPods that you see a lot of vloggers using. It's designed primarily for mobile phones. It has this phone clamp on top. It has also magnetic feet as well as the articulating ball joints, and a little lock to stop a quick release plate removing. It is actually the most versatile tiny camera accessory that we've ever owned, and that's because the phone mount on top will come off and allow you to attach other things to this little tripod. It's a 1/4 inch thread, which means we can attach small lights and even GoPros to it, which, considering it's got those magnetic feet, means this miniature tripod becomes super handy. Consider that all of that is available for £20. This is probably one of the must-have accessories of 2019. So there we have it. This is my top 5 camera accessories for under £50. If you're a filmmaker on a budget and you're looking for the next bit of gear to help your filmmaking, I would thoroughly recommend any on this list. So that's been my grab and go review, top 5 style. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.